Hi guys, I'm back again today to do a video of my 2017 favourites, foodie wise. I feel like this year we've really got into a lot more gluten-free food. We've sort of been living here for about a year now, so I more or less do all the meal planning. So I thought I'd show you what we've been enjoying this year. So James does eat gluten-free, but not all the time. So some of these he's tried, some of them he hasn't. Some he's tried and he's decided to eat a gluten alternative, just sometimes for cost reasons, sometimes because he doesn't like them. So I thought I'd run you through my 10 favourites I've got here, but then I'll do a few shout outs to a few bits that I didn't manage to get hold of in time for this video. So I'll run through what we've got. My first thing, sorry I have to keep leaning over, they're really far away. The first thing that I've really been enjoying this year is the Meridian yeast extract. This is normally found, I've not actually found it in any supermarkets at the minute, not near me anyway, but I tend to get this in Holland and Barrett. It's normally about £4 or £5 a jar, and it's 340 grams, so you do get a reasonable amount. If I just show you, if I can get it open. It's basically Marmite, but 100% gluten free. You can see there's not much left in the jar. I don't know if you can see that there. So smells like Marmite. The texture's a little different. It's not gloopy like Marmite. It's sticky, but it's more sort of, I don't know if you ever had Vegemite or know someone that's had Vegemite. It's more like that in the consistency, but it tastes exactly the same, and it's great on toast. I put it with pastry and cheese to make like swirls and bits. And yeah, so this is a great staple to have in the cupboard, and I'm sure you can think of other recipes to use it for. The next thing I have really been enjoying, this isn't actually, so the next thing I've been enjoying is these, is it naans? I really don't know how to pronounce it. These are actually the whole grain crackers. The ones that I like are the yellow packaging. I think they're multi-seeded or super seed, something like that. They're my favourite ones. These ones are great too, but the seeded ones are my favourite. What I like the most about these is, if I just show you, they come in little packs of 5. So if you don't eat them all that often, they're not going to go off quick. So that's really great. So I enjoy that. I use these obviously for cheese, cream cheese and salmon, anything really. So I like to have those in the cupboard. These ones I actually managed to find in B&M, I think, for £1, so that was great. And I think one pack, let's have a look. Yeah, 26 calories a pack. They're 26 calories a cracker, so that's you know, it's quite a guilt-free snack really. Then the next thing, this one's an odd one, but we absolutely love Cravendale. When we first moved out, so October, November last year, I was buying milk. Neither me or James drink much milk sort of steadily. We sort of go in and out of phases with milk. So like this week we've had hot chocolates every morning, so there's not much left. But other times the milk can sit for about 2 weeks, and we've only had like a coffee a day or something like that. So Cravendale, we've really found, actually does what it says on the tin. It actually lasts. So we've moved on to this, because every time I just buy regular milk, it just goes off. No matter what size I buy, even if I buy a small one, somehow it always goes off. But this has never gone off. We've always used it up before it's gone off. It's normally on offer for about £2 for £3. So it's not too much more expensive than regular milk, and I think it's much more better value for money because we actually use it. The next thing we have got are the Shah gluten-free frozen rolls. The best thing about these are that they're frozen, so you don't have to eat them quickly. I know you can freeze regular bread, but being already frozen, it's just a bit easier. So I like these both defrosted or heated up in the oven. So what you can do with these is you can either pop them in the oven. On here it recommends 6 to 8 minutes. I don't know whether that's after defrosting, but I tend to pop them in the oven for about 12-15 minutes from frozen, and then they go sort of really crispy on the top, like a bakery crusty roll. or you can just leave them out on the side and then they go soft. I have microwaved them a couple of times. I think that makes them go a little bit wet on the bottom, so if I don't have to do that I won't, or if I want them to cook quicker in the oven and I want a crusty roll, I do tend to pop them in the microwave for about a minute or so, probably not even that, probably about 20 seconds, and then I pop it in the oven, so just to make it a bit quicker. But these are great. I love making these into BLTs, they're really good for that. Bacon in general goes really nice in these. Also like a cheese and onion sandwich filler, that's how I used to have them. That's one of my favourite ways of having them as well. So they're really good and versatile, and it's actually open, so I'll show you one. So they just look like this, and as you can see they're quite a good size. I think they're about 142 calories a roll, so not too bad on the scheme of things, because rolls can be quite calorific, but I absolutely love these, and we never not have them in our freezer. I buy these on Ocado. Sometimes you can find them in Waitrose, but I've not really seen them anywhere else. My Sainsbury's used to stock them, but they stopped doing that quite some time ago, so I'm not sure whether you'll find them in a Sainsbury's near you, but I know definitely Waitrose and Ocado stock them. So I'll put them over there. The next thing is this gluten-free pasta. This I buy in Home Bargains, and it's only 95p a bag. So I don't know if you've ever shopped pasta around much, but that is a really good price for gluten-free. So I tend to find that supermarkets charge about £3 a bag, between £1.50 and £3 depending on what you're looking for. But normally when I've run out of pasta, I work right by an M&S, so I pop into there, and I know for definite theirs is about £3 a bag. So getting it for 95p is great, and this one cooks really well. I have had some gluten-free pastas that have just sort of made the water really sludgy, and sort of as if they've disintegrated into the water. I've never had a problem with these, and I have left these over boiling sometimes, so they cook just like regular pasta, but they're gluten-free. So I'd really recommend, if you've got Home Bargains near you, go and have a look. It's normally right at the bottom of the shelving, tucked away, but they always seem to have a good supply in mind, so I always stock up when I go in there. The next thing I want to show you is the bacon that I actually put in the rolls. So this is the Waitrose smoked bacon. This is smoked, dry, cured back bacon, and you get 8 slices, and then normally 2 for £6. I've never not seen them on that offer, and I tend to go for that offer. The reason I like these so much is, regardless if you pan fry them, grill them, they always turn out really tasty. And when you pan fry them, no water comes out, so you literally are just got bacon, which nothing annoys me more when you have a huge water residue in the pan that you have to try and cook off before you can cook your bacon. And I also find not much fat comes off of these either, so I just think they're a really good quality bit of bacon. And when I can, I always go and pick these up. I don't eat bacon other than this bacon in particular, in general, unless someone's cooked me something, but this is the only bacon I will buy to eat. My next favourite is the M&S hand cooked crisps. I've loved these for years. These ones we've actually got them in it are the prawn cocktail ones, which they've recently put the gluten-free sticker on, and Imberco ham? I don't know, James picked this flavour, he thought this looked quite nice. And again, the gluten-free. They've seemed to, across the range, I've not seen a flavour so far that they haven't added the little gluten-free logo to. So I am thinking that they're trying to transition all their crisps gluten-free. Not too sure of this brand, of this make anyway. I think they might be doing that. So yeah. Yeah, so I find that these are a great option because you get so many different flavours, and anything from the barbecue to obviously prawn cocktail, we've got this one here, salt and vinegar, cheese and onion, they all seem to be suitable for gluten-free. So, you know, it's a win-win situation. There's nothing worse when you buy some crisps. you must have done this, I've done this so many times. I see a packet of crisps in the shop, I pick them up because in my head I feel like I've had them before. Then I get home, I always check, I don't know why, I always check the back of the pack even when it's at home just to double check, and then I'll go, oh, there's barley in this or whatever, so then James has to eat them all. But with M&S I should be pretty safe, even if I forget to check. I should be pretty safe with these ones. My next favourite is the Callow rice cakes. These ones are actually Callow Kids Choco Coconut Rice Cake Minis. And they're in a 6 handy pack size, so I'll show you one. So they come like this, and you get 4 in the pack. And all these are little mini rice cakes with a little bit of chocolate and some coconut sort of sprinkled on the top. But these are absolutely delicious. They're only about 50 calories a packet, so they're not too bad. You can have them as a little snack at work, which is what I tend to do, or just chuck in your handbag when you're heading out and you don't know if there's going to be an option for you. As far as I'm aware, I've not found a Callow brand of product that I can't eat. That doesn't say I've looked at everything, but the rice cake thins, I really enjoy them. They're fine. The smaller snack packs, I found that they're fine. So as far as I'm aware, we're pretty safe with this brand. So if you're ever, I get these in Waitrose, so if you're ever in Waitrose, check those out. So my last favourite that I want to show you is these. These are candy kittens. I only recently discovered these. I don't know why I haven't seen them before. Well, I have seen them before, but I never picked them up, and I'm not too sure why. And then I think one of the cashback apps were doing a deal on them where you got a packet for free. So I thought, oh well, I'll give them a go. And I had the watermelon ones and the wild strawberry ones. The watermelon ones are okay, I like them, but the wild strawberry is my absolute favourite. So they're gluten-free, natural flavouring and natural colourings, and it also helps her in the shape of a cat. So that's a plus. So I've got the wild strawberry ones in the regular pack. James actually bought me these ones for Christmas. So I've got those ones. And then when I was in Waitrose the other day, I noticed they've started stocking really big packs and in flavours that I've not tried before. So I've got sour blueberry and I've got Eat and Mess. So these have, how many grams do you have? 150 grams in these ones, and this one has 115. These normally, they can go on offer for about £1.50 I found in Sainsbury's. These were £2 on offer in Waitrose. Waitrose also had an even bigger pack that had little multi-packs in for £5, and I think it had wild strawberry, watermelon and the blueberry. So if you like them but you want smaller packs, they do sell those in Waitrose. I've not seen those anywhere else. Sainsbury's only sell the smaller packs. So again, I suggest you nip over to Waitrose if you want to get hold of these ones, because I'm not sure if anyone else is stocking them. So that's everything I want to show you today, but there's a couple of bits that I did want to mention that I haven't got hold of. So the Shah Pain Chocolates, they are so good. We pop them in the oven and make sure they go all gooey, and they cook in minutes, so they're one of my favourites. And there was something else that I was going to tell you all about and I've forgotten. No, it's gone. So, oh, the Aldi rice cake bars. I absolutely love the Aldi rice cake bars. The chocolate orange ones are my favourite. So if you're ever in Aldi, I think they're only about 89p for a pack of 4 or 5. So they're really good value, so I'd suggest having a look at them as well. So that's everything I've got to show you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit rambly and a bit messy, but oh well. So I hope you had a really nice Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!